Good evening, ladies who are gentlemen, and gentlemen who are ladies. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen who are both ladies and gentlemen. Good evening to those who are neither ladies nor gentlemen. And good evening, ladies and gentlemen who are neither ladylike nor gentlemen. My name is Roar Thunder. Very briefly, I'm going to relate something that I find very entertaining. So I'm a queer identified and transgender identified artist whose themes in my body of art go through a lot of things as far as gender identity and gender expression. And so I found it extremely interesting and rather serendipitous that the poems that Franklin had chosen for me were extremely masculine. And it was only really interesting and serendipitous when I realized that my next venue was actually tomorrow at an art center about 5 blocks away from here, doing a performance piece in an art show specifically about femininity. So Franklin has provided me a fantastic opportunity to still stay very, very true to my art form, and I'm greatly appreciative of that, so thank you. This poem is called I Have the God. I have the God in my mouth. I savor the taste on my tongue, the sweet taste with the bitter. I have the God in my mouth. I relish the nip of desire, the peppery succulence. I have the God in my mouth. I sip the flavors of zest, the tang of gusto and punch. I have the God in my mouth. I feast on the spicy glory, devour the holy deliciousness. I swallow the God in my mouth. I sanctify in my throat and sanctified in my guts. I have the God, I have the God, I have the God in my mouth. This next poem is from Graffiti for the Johns of Heaven. God and fuck belong together. Both are sacred and profane. God, the divine, a dirty word used for damning. Fuck, the sublime, a dirty word of depredating. God and fuck are so much alike that they might be synonymous glories. I'd even go so far as to say, God is the fuck of all fuck, and boy, has he got a body like you've never seen.